sports. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. With the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Henderson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, give him 5 on that one. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Howard. Going for the big play. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. On first down from the 13-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And they've moved closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. The head coach going to keep the offense on the field. Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line. Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Ohio State 0.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now sliding to his left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. Slams ahead. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative. You want to hand the football over and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. He uncorks one deep. Pulls it in on the left. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. that Alabama offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
And back to the air on second down. The short hands, it's Miller. Bulldozes him. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Let's go. Right. Double, double. Monster, monster. Cover, cover. Ready.
He's going to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll try to do it himself. Gets away from one. He's got space. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Throws toward the end zone. What a snag by the defense. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He rifles one deep down the middle. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Number 38 set to kick this one.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Looking to scramble. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking to buy time. Takes a hit as he fires. And he intercepts it. The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at 30. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance.
Afterburners coming. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Miller. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Alabama pushing the tempo. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI, and as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Crosses the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They'll go to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Scott. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
At the 18-yard line. Second down coming up.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
691, Gator Spark, Spider.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 14, Alabama 7.
On the ready.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive.
Down.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
And sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Fourth down.
Ready up.
And the Buckeyes will try to convert on fourth down.
Cricket. Ready.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Buys a little time with his feet. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out.
All right, let's go.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air, it's Milroe. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. Obliterates him, still on the move. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Now, listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Buying some time. Gets rid of it. Into the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A two-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Defense has to be careful here. They're going to have to do a really good job tackling the catch, because with these playmakers late in the game, tied, you do not want them getting out in the open field.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. Pirouettes through. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
When you dream of these scenarios, you never think the touchdown comes with 28 seconds left. It's always 3, 2,